الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء محمد المصطفى وآله المجتبى وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين وصحابته أجمعين أما بعد. My dear respected and honorable brothers and sisters, viewers, listeners, as yesterday we were reading the hadith from Hazrat Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. These are hadith regarding the battles that will take place before Qiyamah and how the Muslims become victorious, the Muslims will conquer the world. So a very important point to note is that especially many of us nowadays, and because we are living in a global village, on social media, there is somewhat fear, and fear is being put in the hearts of believers, in the hearts of Muslims, in the hearts of everyone, that the signs of Qiyamah are close, times are getting tough, trying to make us lose hope. We need to always have hope on the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Always make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even this time which we are living in this pandemic, does not necessarily mean that this is a punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or times are going to get tough. Muslims are, things are not going to be normal again. It could be, and we have hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that there is good around the corner. فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. That after difficulties there is ease. So we should never lose hope, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today's hadith is from Hazrat Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu قال إن الساعة لا تقوم حتى لا يقسم ميراث ولا يفرح بغنيمة ثم قال عدو يجمعون لأهل الشام ويجمع لهم أهل الإسلام يعني الروم فيتشرط المسلمون شرطة للموت لا ترجع إلا غالبة. Hazrat Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu mentions that the last hour will not appear until mirath, inheritance, is not distributed. وَلَا يُفْرَحُ بِغَنِيمَةٍ, and there is no rejoice over booty. Now regarding inheritance not being distributed, Mullah Ali Qari rahmatullahi alayhi mentions that this could be for few reasons. That one is, a person does not find the time to distribute his mirath. That is how quick time is passing. He will not find the time to distribute his inheritance. Number two is, there will be very few who are aware of the rulings of fara'id, the rulings of inheritance. In the Quran, in Surah An-Nisa, in yusikumullahu fi awladikum, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in detail. Normally in the Quran, very few places Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala He mentions something in detail, but regarding mirath, inheritance, it has been mentioned in detail. And inshallah in the coming, hopefully when things are normal again, we'll be able to hold workshops in the masjid regarding distribution of mirath, writing a will, and the importance of an Islamic will, and importance of distributing it the Islamic way. And another meaning of inheritance not being distributed is that a person will have so much debt, so much qard upon him, that there will be no time and the opportunity would not arise for him to distribute it towards his inheritors. وَلَا يُفْرَحُ بِغَنِيمَةٍ, he will not rejoice over the booty. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he mentioned in detail what it means by mirath not being distributed. He says, عَدُوٌ يَجْمَعُونَ لِأَهْلِ الشَّامِ وَيَجْمَعُونَ لَهُمْ أَهْلِ الْإِسْلَامِ. Enemies will equip themselves against the Muslims of Syria, and another enemies will come against the people of Muslims, and this will be the Romans. And the battle will be based on two things. The Muslims, they will fight. Either they will come out as martyrs, or they will return victorious. فَيَقْتَتِلُونَ, and then they will go in the battlefield حتى يحجز بينهم الليل, until the night will intervene. فَيَفِيءُ هَؤُلَاءِ وَهَؤُلَاءِ, and the Muslims and the non-Muslims will part, and both sides, neither of them will be victorious. وَتَفْنِ الشَّرْطَ, and this condition will be eliminated, because the condition of the battle would be either you gain martyrdom or become victorious. But because the night intervening, nobody would be the winners, or nobody would be victorious. ثم يشترط المسلمون شرطة للموت لا ترجع إلا غالبا. And then the next day, the Muslims will fight again with these two conditions of martyrdom or turning out victorious. حتى يحجز بينهم الليل, until night will intervene again. And فيفيء هؤلاء وهؤلاء كل غير غالب وتفني الشرطة, neither of them will be victorious, and the condition will be eliminated. ثم يشترط المسلمون شرطة للموت لا ترجع إلا غالبا فيقتتلون حتى يمسوا فيفي هؤلاء وهؤلاء كل غير غالب وتفني الشرطة فإذا كان يوم الرابع نهد إليهم بقية أهل الإسلام فيجعل الله الدبرة عليهم. And in the third day, the same thing will happen again. The Muslims will go out in the battlefield with these two conditions in mind, and until they will return on the fourth day. So say third day again, nobody will be victorious, and then on the fourth day they will go with the intention of killing, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give the Muslims victory. فَيَقْتَتِلُونَ مَقْتَلًا لَا يُرَى مِثْلُهَا, and the Muslims will fight such a battle that a similar battle would not have been seen before. حتى إن الطائر ليمر بجنابتهم فلا يخلفهم حتى يخر ميتة. If a bird were to fly over the rows of the Muslims, it would not be able to reach, but fall down dead. Meaning that there will be Muslims would be such big in number. And so this hadith is trying to show that what type of events will take place before the time of Qiyamah. There will be so many Muslims, there will be such a battle will take place. Now, has this battle already taken place, or is this going to take place? This again, it has not been mentioned in the books of hadith. Some say that this will not take place, and Muslims will reconquer Syria again, Muslims will conquer Palestine again, Muslims will conquer the majority of the world, and there will be such big in number. فَيَتَعَادُ بَنُو الْأَبِ كَانُوا مِئَةً فَلَا يَجِدُونَهُ بَقِيَ مِنْهُمْ إِلَّا الرَّجُلُ الْوَاحِدُ, and out of 100, only one person will be alive. So that will be, there will be such a big death ratio at that time. فَبِأَيِّ غَنِيمَةٍ يُفْرَحُ, so with which booty would you rejoice, and which inheritance could be distributed? Because so many people would be dying, it would be impossible to distribute the inheritance. فَبَيْنَهُمْ كَذَلِكَ إِذْ سَمِعُوا بِيَأْسٍ هُوَ أَكْبَرُ مِنْ كَذَلِكَ. And this is now when we are coming to the main meaning, main contents of the hadith, that when the Muslims have just heard, when they are rejoicing over the victory, then they will hear about something, an even bigger worry. And what is that? فَجَاءَهُمُ السِّرِّيخ, they will hear a scream, there will be an announcement, أَنَّ الدَّجَّالَ قَدْ خَلَفَهُمْ فِي ذِرَارِيِّهِمْ, that Dajjal has reached your offspring. That whilst these Muslims have gone out in the battlefield, there will be the appearance of Dajjal. فَيَرْفُضُونَ مَا فِي أَيْدِيهِمْ, the Muslims, they will cast away whatever is in their hands. Whatever they have, they will give that away. وَيُقْبِلُونَ فَيَبْعَثُونَ عَشْرَ فَوَارِسْ طَلِيئَةً, and the Muslims, then they will go in attacking Dajjal. And there will be horsemen, the 10 horsemen will be in the front line. 10 horsemen will be in the front line, and who will go and investigate the matter, that where Dajjal is and what is taking place. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentions regarding them, "Inni la'arifu asma'ahum wa asma'a abaihim," that I know their names and the names of their fathers. Wa alwana khuyulihim, I also know the color of the horses. Hum khayru fawaris, they are the best horsemen, or min khayri fawaris, or from the best of horsemen, ala dhahri al-ardi yawma idhin, on the face of this earth at that time. So when they will hear about the appearance of Dajjal, then there will be 10 groups of 10 who will go out on the forefront in attacking Dajjal. And regarding these people, they will be the best of people, because they will put their life at risk for the sake of Islam, for the sake of the deen, for the sake of the iman. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying that he knows their names, he knows the names of their father. This does not mean that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had the knowledge of the unseen, but Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was given this by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And being the best of people on the earth at that time, why did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mention that? Is because on the face of this earth, because the best of creation are the angels. But on the earth, the best of creations from the humans and jinns are the humans. Because they have the choice of either obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability. Dr. Mahmoud has been said.